Welcome, welcome. This is day 3 of me asking my mentor for a capital to trade with by proving that I am one of his top students. Let's go to the chart. I did not check the chart since yesterday. Oh my god, CHFJPY. Would you look at that now? Would you look at that? Set and forget for the win once again. I swear, yesterday when I saw this, this is the Wednesday candlestick. When I saw this, I thought I was gonna get stopped out because I did not expect for this bullish doji to happen. And as you can see, the 4 hour for the whole day it have been accumulating on the same area, but well, finally it broke out. Yeah, this is beautiful. Price is respecting the head and shoulder pattern again. As you can see, left head, right shoulder, break, retest, come back again, rejecting from the neckline, and now it's having the move to the downside. It's Friday, so I will be looking to close the trade very soon because I don't wanna hold this trade for on the weekend. I just wanna get out. By the way, when I say this, I'm talking about demo, okay? It's not real account. I'm just treating the demo account as a real account because, one day when I get the real account, I have to be ready for it. So I am practicing myself, treating the demo account as a real account and doing everything exactly as it's my real money. The demo money, I'm treating it like it's my real money, and it's going well, really. It's going very, very nice. And now I will see how this 4 hour candlestick is gonna close. If it's gonna start to have a pullback to this level, I think I'm gonna close it right away because I don't wanna be part of it because you have to consider the time. It is Friday, so within just there are only 2 sessions left. After 1 hour, London session is gonna kick in, then the New York session it's not gonna be that volatile. So you think just today it will not have the pullback in the move only today. So if it's gonna start having the pullback, then I am sure the movement is going to start Monday next week. So I don't want to be part of it. So I will wait, and if within 1 hour and 50 minutes, if it goes like a bearish candle like this, I will keep holding. But if it closes as a bullish engulfing or bullish pin bar, then I will expect for price to have a pullback to this structure point or to this structure point, and I don't want to be part of that. I will close the trade right away. Anyways, I'll keep my eyes on it. Looking good, nice. Let's go to Euro USD. Okay, this is beautiful. I swear, like I told you guys, go to day 2 video. I was telling you that price formed this lower low, formed the lower high, coming back to retest this area of interest. This structure point. Whenever we are above, we are going up. Whenever we are below, we should keep going to the downside, retesting from this round psychological level also. And it formed this beautiful, I'm talking about beautiful evening star formation, rejecting from the area of interest. Then I told you what I was expecting was for the daily week pullback to come back and reject from the structure point and to keep going to the downside. That was exactly what I said. You can go to the yesterday video that I posted, and you can see if I'm lying or not. I was expecting for this week pullback to the structure point. In the end, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, it's looking beautiful. I did not enter this trade. I just put it the risk to reward ratio to see what's gonna happen because I was still on CHFJPY. So I did not wanna open 2 positions at the same time. Even if it's a demo account, as I told you, I wanna treat it as my real account, as my real money. So I'm trying my best to apply all the risk management strategies to do what I have to do. Okay, on the 4 hour price was around this level when I was recording, and I told you that I was waiting for price to come back to this level and give me rejection, or to come back to this level and give me rejection, or to come back to this level and give me the rejection. And as you can see, price gave me the rejection from the first structure point that I was waiting. And as you can see, this was a beautiful bearish rejection candlestick. And on the next 4-hour week pullback, as you can see, it was rejecting from the 4-hour EMA, and right there I just put it the risk to reward ratio to see what was gonna happen. And I closed the trading view, and as you can see, now it's looking good. I think it's forming the lower high point now, rejecting from this structure point, from this support and resistance level. Now it's gonna be used as resistance again, and I think it's gonna keep going to the downside. Looking beautiful. Yeah, the prediction was perfect. And this one, yeah. Now go back again, guys, go back to the day 2 video that I posted, and you can see that after price have the body closure below this structure point, I told you that I was looking to enter this trade right there. This was where I would enter the trade, but I did not enter because it was not on the right session. So what I said is I was gonna wait for price to have the pullback to this round psychological level 0.4600 and this 4-hour EMA, for price to come back and reject from them and give me another 4-hour bearish doji or some kind of rejection candlestick, or 4-hour pin bar, or 4-hour engulfing bearish engulfing candlestick to take the trade to the downside. But as you can see, price never exactly made it back to the area where I wanted to come back, and it just kept having the move. And right now it looks like it's coming back to retest the neckline of the head and shoulder on the 4-hour time frame. As you can see, left head, right shoulder have been formed, but I'm not interested, as you can see, because I'm not interested on this one, because on the way for the pullback, price shifted structure to bullish. So this, just because price come back to the area of interest, we can just take the sale. I know I missed out on this, but now it's back. I can just jump on this trade, because what was happening here and what's happening here is not the same thing. Price here, it was rejecting from the area of interest, rejecting from the EMA, rejecting from round psychological level. It formed a clean bearish rejection candlestick, but right now it shifted back to bullish, and it's back, and it never formed any bearish rejection candlesticks also. So we cannot just enter the trade just because it's back to the same area where we missed the trade. This is now a completely a new other type of trade. So here I'm gonna wait for some rejection candlesticks to form to be interested to even look at this pair, but I don't think I'm gonna be interested anymore. Let's check Euro GBP. I told you on the daily time frame, as you can see, price, I told you price formed the rejection candlestick, and on the next I expected that price could have the move. I did not expect for this bullish doji to happen, but I did expect that price could have the reaction from this area of interest, but the reaction, it was not strong enough. I was expecting for stronger bearish the move to the downside. And you can see the video again. I did not enter this trade because I told you on the day 2 video I was expecting for price to have a body closure under this structure point. I told you if the 4-hour candlestick, it was forming this candlestick, and I said if it have a body closure above this structure point, no, I will not be interested on this pair. And as you can see, it have the body closure, and I was not interested at all. But as I expected, price have the perfect rejection from this area of interest, as we expected, as we predicted on the last video. For now I'm not interested also, because as you can see on the daily time frame, it formed a bullish doji. Bullish doji is not the type of candlestick you wanna see to take a sale. Okay, you wanna see a bearish doji or a bearish pin bar, bearish engulfing candlesticks to take the sale. So right now for today I'm not interested, but yeah, the prediction was right. It's of course rejected from the area of interest. Also in NZDCHF, as I expected, it rejected from the round psychological from the area of interest, and it had the move to downside as I expected. And EURUSD is also as I expected, it have the big pullback to reject from the structure point then, and to keep going to the downside, and it's doing that at the moment. Well, so then forget. CHF JPY looking good. Yep, that's it. I'm not interested on Euro GBP for today. Euro GBP, no, I'm not interested. In NZD I am not interested. Euro USD and CHF JPY, I'm gonna keep looking at them. Okay, let's check all the pairs for today. I'm not gonna trade, I just wanna, even if I don't take any trade, I like predicting the market to see what would happen and to see if my prediction are perfect. I want to be on the sync with the market. Today is Friday, and also I have another position open, so I don't want to add another position on CHF. I just want to close this pair and move out from the chart. I don't want to be involved on Friday on the market. Okay, but just to predict, let's see the daily time frame now. Okay, Euro GBP, I'm not interested. Also, I'm not interested. Wait a minute, let me make sure it's recording. Okay, you are. Thank you. That would suck. Okay, as we can see, Euro NZD, I told you I was expecting for price to have a body closure above this previous lower high point. Now we are officially bullish on Euro NZD, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for price to have a pullback to this level and give me rejection, or come back to this level and give me rejection, or a deeper pullback to this level and give me rejection. Okay, exactly as I was saying on Euro USD. On 4-hour time frame, I told you on 4-hour time frame. Let me show you what I was waiting on 4-hour time frame. I told you that. What am I doing, bro? Okay, on 4-hour time frame, I told you I was expecting for the pullback here. If it didn't give me the rejection here, I would wait for price to come back here and wait for the rejection here, or come back here and wait for the rejection here. On Euro NZD here on the daily time frame, what I'm gonna wait is the same. What I'm gonna wait is for price to have the pullback to this level, give me rejection, pullback, or if it doesn't give me the rejection here, I'm gonna wait for it to come back to this level, give me rejection, or a deeper pullback to retest this support and resistance level, to retest this round psychological level in this main strong area of interest, and give me the rejection. I'm gonna wait for the rejection from one of the levels, but what would be very strong will be if price could come back to this level, because it's, as you can see, very strong area of interest with the daily main, with the round psychological level. If price give me the rejection here, it's just one structure point, so it's not as strong as price coming back to this level and giving me the rejection. So I would love if price can come back to this level and give me the rejection. That will be what I'm gonna be waiting. So obviously it's not gonna be a trade for today. Let's go to AUD JPY. Okay, please load. Oh my god, this is not the time to annoy me, please, my nigga. Anyways, as we can see, okay, let's just talk until the chart updates itself. What is happening, bro? Let me refresh it. AUD JPY. Okay. As you can see, the daily have a body closure below, so AUD JPY is officially bearish now. This is the higher high, this is the higher low. I told you that the only way I'm gonna be interested on this pair was if it had the body closure above in retest, and I would be interested for buy, but it did not have that. So what I'm gonna be waiting for this pair is I'm gonna wait for price to come back to this level, retest from reject this area of interest, and reject this round psychological 111.500 and give me a rejection to take the trade to the downside. That will be it until it have the pullback. We are not gonna be interested on AUD JPY. Okay, this one now it's officially back to this area of interest. I told you yesterday price was around this level, forming this, I think around this level then I told you that I was gonna wait for price to come back to this area of interest, retest the area of interest, then retest this around psychological level, and I'm gonna wait for some kind of bullish doji rejection candlestick to form from this area of interest. Looks like it's forming that now. Okay, maybe this trade could be a trade for next week. Yeah, we are gonna wait if price can reject this and respect it and form a bullish pin bar or bullish doji candlestick, or if it could break below. If it break below and have a body closure, I'm gonna wait for the retest to sell. But if it hold in the form a rejection, a bullish rejection candlestick, I'm gonna go to the 4-hour and look for an entry to take the buy. Okay, this one NZDJPY. You can also check the yesterday video again. I told you that here, I told you that price was around here, and I already missed, because if I could enter, I would enter after price formed the lower high and formed the rejection. I would enter on this candlestick, or here after price formed the lower high, formed the rejection, I would enter right here. And right now I did not, yesterday I did not wanna chase this. So what I was expecting was for price to form the new lower low. As you can see now this is the lower low, this is the lower high, and I told you that I'm gonna wait for price to come back and form the new lower high. Now it formed the new lower low, price need to form the lower high. So what I'm gonna wait for is, I'm gonna wait for the lower high to be formed, to retest from this structure point, this see resistance support. This is a valid area of interest, and for price to come back, and also to reject from this daily EMA and give me a rejection candlestick to take the trade, and to expect the potential new lower low to be formed. So that this is where I'm gonna take the trade. So to make it really clean, okay, let me draw this for you. So you can see this is a valid area of interest, because it have 1, 2, 3 touches. So I'm gonna wait for price to come back to this level, give me a rejection, take the trade. That's just gonna be what I'm gonna expect. So until we have the pullback in the rejection, we are not gonna be interested in the DJPY. Okay, this pair, I told you, this is why waiting for the rejection is really key thing, because I told you that this is clearly bullish. This was the lower high, this was the lower low, price of the body closure, come back, gave me the first rejection, but he was not able to break above and keep going to the upside. So it came back, and what I was expecting was for price to come back to this level and give me the bullish doji or the bullish rejection candlestick. As you can see, it never did that. Now it's back to another area of interest. As you can see on this, it's well respected area of interest. Whenever we are below, we are going down. Whenever we are above, we are going up. Whenever we are below, we are going down. Now we are above, so, and we are still bullish, because this is the higher high point and this is the higher low point, right? Price of the body closure above, this is the higher high and this is the higher low. Now price is back to this level. As long as it doesn't break and have a body closure below this higher low, it's still bullish. So right now what I'm gonna wait for is for price to form a bullish doji or for bullish pin bar, and that's gonna confirm me that price is respecting this area of interest. Then after that formed, maybe I'll go to the 4-hour, and if I see clean price action, I will take the trade. I'll take the buy from this area of interest. Or if I did not get that, I will wait for price to give me a body closure above and give me the retest again to take the trade to the upside. Anyways, I'm gonna wait for, oh my goodness, what I did, what the fuck did I do? Yeah, I missed it, bro. What did I do? Come on now. I don't know why this happened. It happened to me last time also. It was not like this, right? Was it? No, it was not. Oh my god, this is making me really mad, bro. I have no idea what is this. I don't know why is this. Bro, please, my nigga, please. Don't make me mad, please, bro. What did I do, man? Just come on. God damn, bro. What the fuck did you want? Oh my goodness, bro. This is a headache. Is there any way that I can pause? Okay, let me pause it. Okay, I think I fixed it. I think this was the pierce that we already checked, right? Yeah, this is, I told you I'm not interested anymore in ZD. I told you I'm gonna wait for rejection to happen. You're in ZD. I'm gonna wait for rejection from this level or this level or this level. In ZD JPY, I'm gonna wait for the pullback. Retest this, give me the rejection, then I'm gonna look for sale. This one I'm not interested anymore. As long as price it doesn't give me another rejection from this level, or if it can't break above and come back to this level, I'm gonna wait for rejection from this area of interest in our psychological level. In NZD card, yeah, in NZD card I told you I'm gonna wait for the rejection, then or on the 4 hour if it's not a clean, I'll wait for the break above and the retest, then I'm gonna wait for rejection from this level. Well, as a whole, I'm interested to buy an NZD card as long as it doesn't have a body closure below this. And the UDJPY, yeah, I told you I'm gonna wait for the pullback to this level, take the sale, and it's also around psychological 11.500 to retest the round psychological in the area of interest. Okay, let's keep it going. Your USD and CHF is, yeah, I'm just gonna look at that. CHF is kind of rejecting from the EMA, so you know, based on the 4 hour, yeah, it's not looking now not good because I don't want to be part of the pullback. Okay, we'll see. USD JPY, okay, not good. This is the lower high, this is the lower low. As long as it doesn't have the body closure, this one it does not have the body closure, so it's still a bearish. So I'm gonna wait. If it does have a body closure there, I'm gonna wait for the pullback and to take the trade to the upside. So I'll wait and see how this today daily candlestick is gonna close. So I'm not interested for today. USD CHF, it's having the body closure. I was looking to buy from this level. I told you on the day one, go back and you can see it. I was interested to buy from this level, but I told you I was still on CHF JPY, so I did not want to add any position. And I told you the only way I'm gonna be interested to buy USD CHF is if it have a body closure, and it looks like it's having that, but it have what 30 hours to close, so I'm gonna wait. And if it have the body closure above this structure point, then next week I'm gonna wait for the pullback to this area of interest, use this resistance level and use it as a support. And if it gives me the rejection that I wanted, I'm gonna be interested to buy this trade. Well, we will see. USD card also, I told you, yeah, it kept having the move. I'm gonna be patient and I'm gonna wait for the pullback to this area of interest, give me the rejection to take the buys. As long as it doesn't do that, I will not be interested on USD. What was USD card? Yeah, I think so. This one, yeah, I told you I was gonna wait for price to have a body closure. It was forming this, and I did not want to sell from this level, even if it does form the evening star rejecting from the area of interest in the EMA. I did not want to enter the sell right here because price was at this area of interest and at this support level. As you can see, whenever we are above, we are going to the upside, so price could have the rejection and keep going to the upside. But as I expected, it have the body closure. Then I told you after price have the body closure, I was gonna wait for the retest to the area of interest to take the trade to the downside. And as you can see, price is exactly doing that. As you can see, price have the break, price came back, the retest, it's not as clean as I wanted, because I didn't even check it. But if I was checking it, I would want for price to give me a little bit of a deeper retest to actually come back and retest this structure point, retest the area of interest, and retest this 4-hour EMA and give me the rejections there. And there will be, this is where I would be interested to take the sale. But looks like price is already having the move from this structure point. Well, it's exactly as I expected. Yeah, and it's gonna have the push to downside. I am not interested. It already have the move. Well, I'm happy because my prediction is right. That's what matters. Even if it gave me the thing that I want, I would not take the trade today. So doesn't matter. Anyways, let's get back to this one. And this one, I told you that price was around this level, and I was expecting for price to come back and give me the retest to this, to come back and retest this structure point, to retest this area of interest, to retest this round psychological level, and to retest this daily EMA, because when price come back to here, the daily EMA will be cut. You know, it will come back to this level and it will be rejected. Now did not do that, it have the body closure above. So for next week, I'm gonna wait for price to come back to this area of interest. As you can see, whenever we are above, we are going up. Whenever we are above, we are going up. Whenever we are below, we are going down. So I'm gonna wait for price to come back to this level, retest this area of interest, retest the round psychological level, and give me the rejection. And if it give me the rejection, I'm gonna be interested for the buys. So for today, no, this trade is going to be for next week. In this one, I told you I did not even, remove the line as I put it here. You see, I said that it have the body closure above. Now I'm gonna wait for price to come back and retest this structure point, and give me the rejection. Then I'm gonna be interested for the buys. Looks like it's already having the rejection, but to be interested on this trade, what I want is, if it have the bullish candle, and if you keep going to the upside, okay, I can't do anything, I missed out. But there are two things I'm gonna wait on this pair. If you give me this today, the Friday candlestick, if it close as a bearish candle, next week on Monday, I'm gonna wait for the rejection to happen, and if the rejection happen on Monday, on Tuesday, I'm gonna go to the 4-hour and look for entry. Or if today closes exactly like this, a bullish doji rejecting from the area of interest, then Monday I'm gonna go to the 4-hour time frame, and I'm gonna wait for the daily time frame to give me the downward wick, and I'm gonna go to the lower time frame and try to get the entry, then to cash the trade to the upside. Do you understand, right? If the rejection happened today, then Monday I'm gonna go to the lower time frame and look for entry. Or if today closes as a bearish candle, which is going to be more cleaner, I want for price to have like a clean retest on this area of interest, to reject from the structure point and reject from this round psychological level, then on Monday to give me the rejection, and on Tuesday I'm gonna go to the lower time frame and look for entry. Okay, that's what I'm gonna expect on GBP pair. We will see how this today candlestick is gonna close. GBP CHF, yeah, just get going to the upside. I told you this is, I get my entry here. I don't know how I missed out this trade. I should have entered after price come back, retest this area of interest, and give me the rejection. It broke above in the body close above this structure point from this area of interest. As you can see, whenever above going up, so on the next daily candle, the weak pullback, come back, rejected from the area of interest, and rejected from the daily EMA, and just kept going to the upside. Well, as long as I'll wait until price come back to this level, and I'll see what's gonna do. Anyways, I'm not interested, not at all. Nope. I'm gonna be very patient. Yeah, I'm gonna be patient. Okay. GBP CAD, it's really struggling to break above this area of interest. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything until it have the break above in the retest. Retest the area of interest in retest the round psychological level. Until it does that, until it doesn't do that, I'm not gonna be interested. And maybe if it have the body closure below and if it form clean price action, then maybe I'll wait for the retest the area of interest, retest the EMA, then I might be interested for sale if it have a clean body closure below and if I like the price action on the 4 hour. But anyways, we will see. This one I already told you, this was the low high, this was the low price, gave me the shift of structure. Now I'm gonna wait for price to come back, retest this structure point, then give me the rejection, or if it have a deeper pullback, I will wait for price to come back to this level, retest the area of interest, retest the round psychological level, and give me the rejection to take the trade to the upside. So I'm gonna wait for the pullback to happen. Not interested for today also. Euro JPY, no, I'm not interested in this trade at all. This is the lower high point, this is the lower low point. I'm only gonna be interested on the sale. Maybe I'm gonna be interested on the sale if it have the body closure below this structure point. If it have the body closure below, then if I like the price action on 4 hour, maybe I'm gonna be interested. But the more safest way to take the trade is if it have the body closure below this, come back and retest the EMA and retest the, as you can see, the area of interest. Whenever we're below, we are going down. Whenever we are above, we are going up. So whenever we are below, we're going down. And if it have the body closure and if you come back and retest the round psychological 2, then I can expect for price to keep going to the downside. So this is the safest way. And if I wanna be really risky, and if I like the price action on 4 hour, if it's clean, maybe I might enter if it have a body closure below this structure point. But that's not safe, that's high risk trade. But I wanna be safe, so I'll wait for this to have a body closure here. We will see. Not interested for today. This one also, I already said on yesterday, on the day 2, I told you that I'm gonna wait for price to come back and have a body retest on this structure point and retest this area of interest also to take the trade. It's not doing that, and I am not gonna chase it. This one, yeah, I don't see anything. As long as price doesn't come back to this level, I'm not gonna be interested. I don't want to do anything. Yeah, maybe it looks like it's rejecting from this EMA now. I don't know. Not interested. Maybe price could come back to this structure point, retest this, and keep going to the upside. But I'm not gonna be looking for any trade here because it's not a strong area of interest. There are a lot of way better trades, so not interested. This one also the same. This is the lower high, this is the lower low. Price gave me the shift of structure. I'm gonna wait for the pullback, give me the rejection from this area of interest to take the trade, or come back to here and give me the rejection to take the trade to the upside. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna expect. I'm gonna wait for the pullback. Okay. No, I'm not interested now. This is bearish, the structure, as you can see. This is the lower high, this is the lower low, anything that happened between that is just a market structure. Now it looks like it's respecting, it's rejecting from this area of interest. If it close as a bullish engulfing, maybe if I wanna take high risk trade, I will wait for this daily candlestick closing next week on the 4 hour. If I see a clean price action, I'm gonna wait for some kind of pullback, for the daily to form the downward wick. Then I might enter the trade and put the take profit until this level, because as you can see, this strong area of interest. But anyways, the safest way also to take this trade is after price have a body closure above this. Yeah, if price can come back over here, give me the body closure there, then come back and retest again, then that's where I will wait for the rejection to happen to keep then to take the trade to the upside. But anyways, I will wait I'm not gonna enter this trade. I will wait until it have a body closure, if it's gonna have it. No trade for today. Okay, you see, yesterday I told you I did not wanna enter the sale on this level, because even if it's a clean bearish, and even if it have a body closure below, you know, even if it's coming back to retest this structure point, this strong area of interest, as you can see previously, whenever we are above we are going up, whenever we are below we are going down, whenever above we are going up, whenever we are below we are going down. This is a very strong respected area of interest, but I did not want to take the sale. Why? Because the day before yesterday it formed the bullish doji rejecting from the area of interest and the EMA. So I told you, if you wanna take the sale, you do not wanna see the previous daily candlestick having the body closure with a bullish doji or a bullish pin bar or bullish engulfing. You don't wanna see that. Okay, so I did not wanna buy the trade. I did not wanna sell the trade because of that reason, and I did not wanna buy the trade because it was under this resistance level, and I cannot take a buy right on the resistance level. Now for now, this is the low high point, and this is the low point. Higher high, higher low, higher high. It have the body closure here, and I will take this as lower high point, and this is as a low point. So what I'm gonna wait on this pair is, if it have a body closure here, I'm gonna wait for some kind of pullback to this area of interest, then to give me the rejection as I wanted, then I'm gonna be interested on the buys. So it's looking good for buys for next week. AUD USD, I told you, tap the lower low. I'm gonna wait for price to give me the lower high point, give me the rejection, then I'm gonna be interested for sale. AUD and USD, okay, you are having the body closure, huh? Well, if it's gonna do that, maybe I'm gonna wait for the retest around there. Yeah, if it have the body closure here, I'm gonna wait for the pullback to come back, retest the structure point, retest the structure point, then maybe if you give me a clean rejection candlestick from this area of interest, I might be interested for sale. Yeah, I'm gonna be interested for sale. AUDCHF, it formed the new low leg. I'm gonna wait for price to come back to this area of interest. As you can see, it have been used as resistance previously. I'm gonna wait for it to come back here, give me the rejection, you know, something like this. I'm gonna wait for something like this. I want for this daily candlestick to close as a bullish engulfing, come back and have a body closure retest. Then after it have the body closure retest, then I'm gonna wait for this bearish doji rejection candlestick to fall. Then I'm gonna go to the 4-hour and lower time frame to get my entry on the next daily, which is on this week. I'm gonna wait for that to happen. So this is, I'm gonna put it like this, I'm gonna wait for it to have, I will love if this one have a body closure, and if I don't want it to have a body closure and have a push like this. I just want it to come back here, have a body closure exactly like this, come back here. Then I'm gonna wait for it to form this bearish doji. Then after the bearish doji happen on the next daily candlestick, I'll go to the lower time frame and try to get my entry. You know, price could come back to here and could have the push already, you know. I could miss out, but I don't care, you know. This is risk related industry, the forex pair. So I mean the forex industry is risk related, so I accept the risk. I don't care if I miss out, I miss out. But by waiting, I can avoid more losses, you know. Patience is very key. Alex used to advise this. He always say, you do not wanna, what he says, surfing. He give example by surfing a lot of times. So he always say, what you wanna do is wait for that big wave to come, then you wanna hop on that wave and you wanna surf. You don't wanna enter on all of the waves that you see. So that's why I'm gonna wait for this rejection. While I wait for this rejection, price could form this and it could have the the move already, it's okay, I accept the risk, you know. So yeah, that's how you are gonna be profitable on the long run way. I think so, I hope so. I mean, I'm not giving advice, I'm not profitable yet. So because as you can see here now, let me tell you, this is bearish, right? Left head, right shoulder, it have the body closure, you know. Now price have the pullback to this area of interest. Just because it have the pullback and you try to enter, look what happened on the next. You see, it's gonna be gambling. If you just enter the trade just because it's back to the support and resistance level, you need to wait for this rejection. While you wait for the rejection, it might have the move already. Yes, it might have the move already. That's how this industry work. Okay, you cannot catch everything. That's why you have a lot of pairs right here, so you do not have to be stressed. Now I have seen a lot of traders that focus only on one pair or only two pair on. For now, let's take as an example, and I trade only AUD you know. So what I'm gonna do is, if I'm trading only AUD obviously if price come back to this level, I will try my best to be involved because I don't want to miss out, you know. It's gonna take what 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get this type of setups. But if I have a lot of pairs, even if price come back to this area of interest, and if I miss the trade, it's okay, I don't care, because I have a lot of other pairs that are ready to be entered. You see, having a lot of pairs, that's gonna be useful. You can you know, you can enter the best of the best, you know, A plus setups. Yeah. Bro, English is really holding my knowledge. I have a lot of thing in my mind that I want to say, but the language is just keeping me. Okay, anyways, let's get back to our chart. Okay, I'm not on the level to give the advice, not yet. So after I become a profitable trader, then after that time I'll give the advice for you guys, no problem. Now I'm gonna wait, as I told you, I'm gonna wait for price to come back, have the body closure, retest here, then I'm gonna wait for the rejection for bearish doji to happen. Then on the next daily time frame, I'm gonna go to the lower time frame and try to get an entry, then take the trade to the downside. This one, it already have the low leg. I'm gonna wait for price to have the pullback. If it doesn't give me the pullback, no problem, I'm not interested, I will not be interested. This one also, I've already told you, I'm gonna wait for pullback, give me the rejection, take the trade to the downside. And like that, I am not interested on any of the pairs for today. They are not giving me anything as I wanted, so I'm gonna be on the lookout on these pairs only. CHF, JPY, I don't know, you know, I feel like if I close the trade, like if it close exactly like this within 1 hour, and if I close the trade, price could reject from this area of interest, and from this structure point, and on the next daily time frame, it could have the that would suck, I swear. That would really make me mad. But as my expectation, if it closed like this, price could have pulled back around this level, back to my entry level. The next week it could have the push to the downside. I don't know, I'm gonna decide after 1 hour. I'm gonna wait and see how this 4 hours is gonna close, and I'll decide. Euro USD, now this is looking beautiful. If I enter this trade over here, I would still be holding, because within 1 hour, if it close like this, I think the next 4 hour candlestick is gonna have the weak pullback, come back, retest this structure point, retest this structure point, retest this structure point, and keep having the move to the downside. So Euro USD is looking great. CHF JPY is not looking great. You know, if today, if it was Tuesday, Wednesday, I will not care, you know, I'll just keep holding the trade. But it's Friday, so market is gonna close after 12-13 hours, and I did not want to hold the trade for the weekend. That's why I have to decide if I want to keep holding, if I can keep holding or not. This is stressing. I'll decide after 1 hour. Yep, this is all for today. Say don't forget, I'm out.